This is a HeadGum podcast.
So I'm a little delirious. I feel I'm running on empty food review.
Oh my god.
Yo, there's like articles being written about the report of the week now. It's crazy. He's becoming mainstream, and I honestly don't know what to feel.
We were there first. We were there before he was mainstream.
I do feel that. Like, he's the one thing I feel like I'm going to be a snob about. But anyway, I didn't have a lot of sleep last night, but I have to talk about the pillow that I just got.
Pillows.
I'm a side sleeper, first of all.
Same.
Chris,
I mean, I kind of rotate all around, but for most of the night, it's on my side.
Yo, low key. Before we started dating, yeah. What did I say?
You said okay.
Okay, but like, listen. Before we started dating, and like, I wasn't used to like having another person sleeping next to me every fucking night.
Yeah.
I was a stomach sleeper. Honestly, I don't know how with these tits, but
yeah,
you know. But I was a stomach sleeper, and then you came into the picture, and we were sharing a fucking twin bed for so goddamn long.
Too long. And
I became a side sleeper. Now I can't lay on my tits.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that interesting?
I mean, it's probably for the best.
Evolution. So anyway, when you're a side sleeper like me, you need a pillow that is firm, you know? You need a nice, dense pillow.
I love a nice firm pillow and a firm mattress.
Like, we have a memory foam mattress, and it's like firm but still soft. Everyone says our bed is super comfortable.
Yeah.
And we just like had all these like shitty pillows, and I've always had just shitty pillows, and I've always had like back problems and like just sore all over the body, and I just don't sleep well. So I finally decided, it is time to invest in a fucking nice pillow, because sleep is like so important.
They say that like you should like
good
shoes, good mattress, good pillows. You should never like skimp out on those things, because you're using them. You're sleeping for like a third of your life, and like you're always a
third.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And like you're always
probably not. I'm probably
stuff,
sleeping like a half. Not a half. I meant less, a quarter. But I mean, okay, well, I did just finally get like good sneakers, which is nice. But like before that, I did not have good shoes.
Yeah, and I mean, our mattress is pretty good.
Yeah, I love our mattress. But anyway, so we got these pillows. Now, if you are having this problem, if you're like, yo, Rachel, what is the pillow? What's the 401? What is it? It's not corrugated.
It's a shredded memory foam pillow. I don't know what the name is. It's like something bamboo.
I will straight up tweet the link.
Yeah, it's on Amazon.
Okay. Not sponsored. How much were they? They were like
$50 a piece. Or 40.
We each got one. I only need one pillow, so it's perfect.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know how like a lot of those memory foam pillows are like a rectangle with like a little neck bumpy?
Yeah.
And just like, they're not cute.
Shit.
First of all, they're ugly. Let's get that out of the way. They do not look like normal pillows. They do not go with my
They're just too dense when they're just a fucking solid like foam block like that.
I don't mind it like that, but like, I don't know. I don't like that the one side is flat. You can only really use one side. This is literally shaped like a normal pillow, but it's like thick.
Yeah.
And like it's very dense, and so your head just like lays, and it's like perfect. My like spine fucking aligns, and like
I feel like those Tempur-Pedic commercials when they show the animation on their side, and it's like the spine
There's
is
like
lined.
A glowing light that goes up the neck. That's me when I lay down.
Yeah, I mean, I wake up, or I was very recently, just like I'm always waking up with headaches like a good amount of days out of the week, and so I'm hoping that this solves that and also like cures my allergies and all the other fucking things. Apparently it's supposed to
cure your allergies. They say a lot of things can cure your allergies these days.
Yeah.
Though my dad always was like, you guys should go to the chiropractor, because I had always really bad allergies, and he would be like, oh, well, I went to the chiropractor and they fucking cracked it out of me. Like, he doesn't have allergies anymore.
Apparently your neck, your spine, it's the key to solving all of life's problems.
Yeah, ear, nose, throat, you know. I don't know. I forget what I was watching, but like someone mentioned that they had like an ear, nose, throat, and I was like, that's something. You know how people say adulting, like that's one of those things that
having
you would put.
Having an ENT,
yeah. Like what the fuck? What the fuck?
This is Coffee with Chrachel, by the way. I'm Chris.
I'm Rachel, and I'm tired, but I just can't wait to put my head on that pillow.
Oh yeah, I like am looking forward. The first night that we got them, I was like, I can't wait to go to bed tonight.
Yeah, like tomorrow's the true test because we're both off. We have nothing nothing to do, so we're gonna sleep in since we're tired.
Yeah.
And I can't wait because like I feel it's harder now. Honestly, it was really hard for me to wake up this morning. I know it was because we had to wake up early on no sleep, but like it was like that pillow was yearning. The pillow was so comfortable.
It's supposed
I didn't
to
want
be
to
like
get up.
cooling and stuff too.
Yeah, I'm not sweating. Usually my hair is a grease ball when I wake up, even if I just washed it, because I sweat in my sleep. Because I'm just pissed off and I'm tossing and turning, and honestly, it's a mess.
It's fantastic.
And this morning I woke up with beautiful second day hair, and it was just a fucking... now I need like a silk pillowcase for the anti-aging benefits
All
and
right,
the hair
Emily
smoothing.
Gilmore over here.
No, honestly, let's do it. I think we should really just start... Betting is probably something that we should actually invest in.
Betting should definitely be a priority.
Especially when you live in an apartment where the bed is the apartment. Like, she's there and you gotta see it.
She's here.
Oh my god. But anyway, hello. We just watched the Emmys. That's why this episode is going up unusually late.
Yeah, I know. We go from Thursday's episode being like promptly on time and early in the day, and everybody was very excited about it too. This one going up almost on Monday. Yeah,
so that's cool. But the Emmys were lit. We're going to talk about that. But first, let's talk about this coffee that is reviving me right now.
Yeah, it should be because I didn't see a name on the package, but this is Death Wish Coffee, which a lot of you guys were tweeting us.
I thought that was a Sigma box.
Oh my god! What I remember when the show first started, like a lot of you guys were tweeting us pictures of this because they were like, "Oh my god, you guys got to try this!" And
oh shit, this looks like intense.
Yeah, it's literally like a
Pirates
black box
coffee
with like skull and crossbones on it. And it just literally says "Warning" in red letters: "World's strongest coffee." Do
they mean caffeine levels or like flavor?
I don't know. I think they mean caffeine flavors because I was honestly really worried to try it because I thought it was going to be like, oh, this is going to be just like overburned, roasted. You know what I mean?
Oh, never mind. I was thinking caffeine.
But like...
It doesn't taste too strong. It's fine.
It tastes actually really fucking good.
It smells incredible when you brew it. Like, that's the one thing about a French press...
that you don't get.
You don't get that smell. I think the smell factor of a brewed coffee is like half the fun.
Oh my god, wasn't one of our facts last week something about like the aroma wakes you up?
Yeah.
So there you go. You need it.
See, we're proving it right now on the show.
I got two facts for you because they kind of go hand in hand.
Go for it, man.
All right, first one is coffee stays warmer when you add cream.
That what?
Coffee with added
warm
cream.
Is the cream?
Yeah, I know. It's probably got to be like room temperature cream, or at least like not the like refrigerated stuff.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I fuck this up every day. Like I have this beautiful hot coffee. That's why you do cream first.
Yeah. Coffee with added cream cools about 20% slower than plain black coffee.
That's so weird.
That is really weird.
I would think the opposite. Well, what's the next fact?
But it says when you add milk, it weakens the effects of caffeine. Our bodies absorb coffee much slower when it has added fat milk content, which decreases the stimulants.
Okay, so what if it's fat-free?
Or not even cow's milk. Like
what about the almond milk? What about the soy?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it has to do with fat, so I don't know. Coconut has like...
Any scientists out there? Nutritionists?
Please, give us the information.
Any nutritional
I'm just going off of
there?
what Google tells me. So
yeah, me going about life. Well, anyway, don't put too much milk in your coffee. That is what we have learned.
All right.
Cool.
So yeah, the Emmys. We were waiting...
They emulated something.
We wanted to do this after that aired so we could talk about it.
I honestly like to watch the Emmys because I like to get ideas of new shows to watch.
Yeah, and we are definitely in, oh my god, those commercials that were like, a show hole. Like, you remember those ones like, you've just finished your favorite show and now you don't know what to do. You're in a show hole.
Ew, that is what I am.
Yeah, we were like kind of just
Mr. Well, I guess there's like one more ep.
Yeah, that's coming out. The finale is next week. But then, other than that, I mean, Grey's Anatomy starts back up next week, but that's only like once a week.
That's literally it, though.
Yeah. Now that you told me that Scandal is, I thought that was going back at the same time, too.
Yeah.
I just assumed because...
Kerry Washington's pregnancy or something has, like, delayed.
Oh, my God.
So,
is this her second pregnancy?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was going to say...
The first one was when they were doing all the shots where they would have, like, a lamp cover her stomach.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, oh, my God, first of all, she looked incredible at the Emmys.
She was just beaming
one of my
and crying
I know,
every moment.
She's me. Like, I love her. Anyway, so yeah, the Emmys happened. What are the highlights here?
Yeah, I've got a
Rami Malek won for Mr. Robot.
I am so
for acting
fucking happy about that. He looked like he was not expecting
shook.
that at all.
He was shocked. He is so adorable. So I was very happy about that. Oh my god, Tatiana Maslany for
finally got
every
justice
character
for Orphan Black.
She was like, I want to thank my incredible cast, and I was like, literally, it's just you.
You are the only person on that show.
And Jordan Gervais, and that's it. I'm just kidding. There's definitely several others, but she plays all of them.
I didn't realize, I guess he does a better job of covering it up in Miss Robot to go
his
back
lisp.
to Emmy. Yeah, his lisp. I didn't realize that he had such a strong lisp.
He has a different, speech style for the show that he uses for Elliot. It's
I know he's,
more,
direct on,
he just is, so chipper in real life.
Yeah.
Damn, because you're just so used to him being so sad and dark.
It's so weird seeing him, smiley and laughing and not just, solemn Elliot. You know what I mean?
But when he was are you guys seeing this too? I was like, oh shit. But anyway, that was cool. Tatiana, I'm so excited that she finally won. Also, her dress was really cool.
Yeah,
so
we gotta fucking catch up on Orphan Black. Isn't it ending this coming season as the last season of the show?
Yeah, I read that somewhere. I don't know if that's 100% true. I don't know why they're already doing it.
I mean, they have done a lot, but there's always room for more. There's room for more clones to show up.
If fucking Grey's Anatomy can do 13 seasons, I would say clones are compelling enough to have more than 4.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, it is the fourth or fifth or something like that.
There's some shows that had a lot of seasons, let's be real.
But both of them won for actor and actress in a drama series, and it was fucked up that they showed clips of the shows for the men, the actors, but then when they went to the actresses,
they just said the names.
Yeah, they just quickly ran through the names and they didn't show clips from the show, and it's why did they do that? That was so
That's
shitty.
Their moment. Did anyone else not pick up on that? Because it was immediately me and Chris were like, what the fuck? Because you get to see every single of the best actors. You got Kevin Spacey doing his most compelling line, and Bob Odenkirk, and all these dudes, and then they're just okay, so we have Tatiana Maslany. I don't remember who else was up for it, but Robin Wright probably. You know?
Robin Wright was.
And they don't even get their fucking compelling line. That's.
I wasn't on Twitter during the Emmy, so I don't know what anybody was saying, but
that was lame though. But anyway, I was very happy. I feel like everyone I wanted to win won, so I'm very happy. Yeah. Sad about Mad Men not being around. I mean,
obviously
anymore.
they can't win once it's fucking over, but
I was sad Game of Thrones won Best Show compared to anything else that was up. But
Mr. Robot.
That's fine.
I mean, Game of Thrones is going to be done next season, so it's not going to be.
They're because what's going to happen? There's going to be so many awards to give out now.
Yo, when Game of Thrones,
same with Veep. When the fuck is Veep over?
When Veep ends, they're not going to know what the fuck to do because
wait, we have to give this to someone else.
How they said I
never watched the show, so I don't know if it's good or bad. But I'm just chill.
They said they had 40-something nominations over the entire time the show has been running.
That's
I think
wild.
They said that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. They didn't win, I don't feel as many awards as they did. They won the best comedy show, and then Julia Louis-Dreyfus won for actress. But
I always want fucking Titus from Kimmy Schmidt to win.
Yeah.
And then he never does, but I'm damn it. And I'm surprised that Orange is the New Black wasn't up for awards and shit this year.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't see.
House of Cards was there. I'm trying to think of the other Netflix shows over there. The Stranger Things.
Now I'm should I watch Bloodline?
But that's ending.
But that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
you already have the whole complete selection.
Yeah, they have one more season than that.
I like starting shows when they're already there.
I wonder if Stranger Things was eligible for this.
Probably
round?
not.
Probably not.
I don't know. I guess it would be for next year.
Yo. Speaking of Stranger Things, I mean, the kids were there and they're handing out peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but, does anybody know why the fuck Mike or Will are, not with the rest of them when they're,
I can understand Will, because he was, barely in it. Duh.
Yeah, but, Mike
But
was,
Mike is, if not, 11, it's, Mike's, the second main kid. You know what I mean? He's got the most speaking lines, and he's not on any of these press tours, and I feel so bad for him because he has so much screen time.
Yeah, I know. We were watching Chelsea on Netflix,
and they had the 3, which I love all of them. They're all great.
No shade to them, but
I'm oh my god, where is he? Maybe he doesn't want in the part of it. Maybe he's just there for the show and he's done.
Yeah. All right. So maybe he's the from fucking That 70s Show. What the hell is his name?
Who? Eric.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no. Don't start this. Don't start this.
He would always just walk off the set as soon as he was done filming.
Chris is purely speculative right now.
I am so speculations.
He's specking all over the place. You just specked.
Oh God.
What else? What else on your list?
It fucking really convinced us that we really need to watch The People versus O.J. Simpson.
Because we watched that Made in America documentary series, and that was like great to watch.
Yeah, that was fantastic. And now, like,
because I knew I wanted everyone from that show to win just because I've seen clips and I've seen like enough that I'm like, okay, they all look great.
Honestly, like the casting and the makeup on that show were so
And I love that Sarah Paulson brought Marcia Clark to the awards. Mm-hmm. So adorable.
Yeah, and I'm glad that she won. Yeah, for that. That was fantastic. And Sterling.
But yeah.
We definitely got to watch that now.
Yeah, I agree. It'll be so weird seeing Ross, though.
Yeah, I know.
I know that
picture him as Ross.
I know that the Kardashian side of this whole thing is like a little extra. Like it's a little
like they play it out a little bit more than what was actually.
Yeah.
Well, it's just because of the name, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Like they know they'll get that screen time. But definitely. I want to see it anyway.
Mm-hmm. And Aziz won.
Oh, yeah.
So happy that he won for that one episode.
He's like the whole Master of None show. Like, he's the whole thing. He writes it, he produces so cool.
It was like they won both times for like that Parents episode of the show.
Yeah, and that was one of my favorites.
You guys got to watch Masters of None if you
I think it's just Master.
Master of None?
I always say Masters, and then they said the award. I was like, I've been fucking that up.
It's because, there's masters of sex and then master of
there's
none.
Just too much happening out there.
There's too many masters.
Yeah. But you guys should watch that. It's really, really good. It's super funny and smart and really just great stuff. I think they're going to be doing another season of that.
Oh, yeah. I definitely think that
I hope so. So how do you think about like all this like the transparent thing just always confuses me because I see a lot of people on like, Twitter and stuff rightfully just not into the show, obviously, because you've got like a cis white dude playing a trans woman.
Yeah.
And they win awards for that show every year. And I've never seen the show just because I hear that, criticism of it, so I don't watch it. I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to watch that. Yeah. I'd rather watch like Orange is the New Black and support Laverne Cox there. You know what I mean? Like
exactly. And like I do appreciate the speech that I don't know the guy's name.
Tambor, Jeffrey.
Yeah, Jeffrey Tambor. Like I do appreciate the speech that he gave, but like it is very shitty that
it's so uncomfortable coming from him.
Yeah, like
he's just like we should put more trans people into these roles, and it's like, and he said something about like I want to be like the last one. It's like, but you didn't even have to be one.
Yeah,
like I
could have turned it down or like put in the polite suggestion to hire a trans person. So
then they had Laverne out there, and then she was just like, hey, echoing what he said, but like it's actually good coming from her, So I don't know. I just hope that there's more television roles for trans people that get picked up. Like, what was this movie that's coming out, and like Mark Ruffalo is a part of it. And they're doing the same thing where they're casting a man to play a trans woman. I can't remember the name of the film, but he's getting a lot of shit for it too. And like, I love Mark Ruffalo, but even me, I'm like,
that's surprising for Mark Ruffalo. He's very like,
I know, and like people are like tweeting him about it because I think he did say something like, like we're really, it's awful, and like we really do want to change that. It's like, but you're not actually doing anything. Like that doesn't mean shit. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, this Emmys was much more diverse than the Oscars. Duh.
Yeah, it was very diverse, and I was gonna say that there wasn't like that many people like giving like crazy like movement related or like political speeches.
There was
some, but like I feel like in like other shows there's definitely been like a lot more.
Yeah. But I don't know. I hope that each year just gets even more progressive in television. Because obviously, like, you want these roles out there for people to see so that it normalizes everything. Like, that's what you want. You want representation. Yeah.
Definitely.
Also, a lot of people are upset because Grease Live won. And they're like, can you imagine? I saw like a tweet and it was like, can you imagine someone seeing Lemonade and being like, yeah, but Grease Live? Like, I mean, I didn't even watch Lemonade, but yeah.
I didn't watch either of those things.
I just remember being like, everyone was telling.
I didn't hear that Grease Live was that great.
Oh my God, no, it was horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting that they were able to do like a live musical or whatever like that.
Exactly.
I don't know. I didn't watch it and I just heard it was bad. But like everybody, you know, Lemonade was just so beautiful too. Like just from what I've seen.
Kate McKinnon won for SNL too, and she was just like flipping the fuck out.
That's her first win.
Wow, that's
it's
surprising.
Also Sarah Paulson's, and she was like nominated like 7 or 8 times.
She's been nominated for American Horror Story, but
a bunch
before.
of shit.
Yeah,
it was Kate McKinnon's. I was very excited about her winning.
She's so good. Like as like the newer additions to SNL, we haven't watched in a little while, but like as the newer additions go, she's definitely like
one of my favorites. Yeah. And she, like, thanked Ellen and Hillary Clinton because she does them on the show. It was funny. But, yeah, I'm really happy that she won, too.
The fucking, the memoriam part always, you know, fucks me up.
But this year especially, man, like, what a shitty year we had.
We all know that, like, this was a terrible year for, like, losing people. And, like, oh,
like,
God.
just icons. Just so many.
Yeah. It's just
I kept forgetting about Anton Yelchin. And, like, I love him. God. Like, I watched Charlie Bartlett in fucking high school and, like Crazy and just all these other movies that he's been in. And he's so fucking young. And it's just so upsetting.
That's so sad.
And they showed him, like, second. And because I keep forgetting that happened.
I forgot.
And, like, fucking, oh, my God, what's his face?
Alan Rickman.
Yeah, I totally... Because that was earlier in the year, I believe.
Yeah, that was.
It was like the top off... Oh, God.
And Gene Wilder, of course, just happened recently. And then Prince.
We don't need to get into it, bitch, you know.
Yeah,
like, it was just sad, of course. They just throw that in there, and then I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, and they play fucking Hallelujah.
Always. Yeah, it's always Hallelujah or, like, somewhere
Oh, my God, it's so true.
It's so real.
So, another part of the show that is always exciting is the commercials.
Oh, yeah. We love commercials.
So, apparently Audi was, like, a huge sponsor this year.
Yeah, you know.
And they had the fucking, like, Dust Bowl commercial where they're, like, fucking driving out in the desert, picking up coffee and making dust. But then they also had another one that was just, like...
The manliest way to cry or something. Like, they're like, how can we make crying and men okay and plausible?
So it has to be he was crying while driving Audi because he was going so fast. And that was why he was crying, because you can only cry about cars.
And then the tear, like, rolls off and it, like, goes through a sign like a bullet. Like, his strong man tear. Like,
his tear is a bullet and can break signs.
That's the only reason to cry.
That was just, like, way too extra.
Maybe we're reading too much into it, but it was the epitome of, like, a man cave commercial.
Yeah.
By the way, they have, like, that DIY show that's about making a man cave or something. I can't remember what it's called.
It's just called, like, Man Caves, I think.
Yeah. And it's on Netflix, and we haven't watched it, so let us know if you think that me and Chris should watch it and give, like, a review of the first episode.
I think that a lot of people are gonna, you know, want to hear our opinions on this wonderful show.
I'm just, like, so worried.
It's like by, like, some NFL guys, like, fucking show or something like that. Like,
I don't know.
From what the description said, anyway.
HGTV, I think that one's a DIY, but I know they're DIY, like, they probably are owned together or something. They're like
I think
a package.
They're all, like, HGTV.
Cooking Channel, DIY, HG, and Food Network. They're all, like, fucking.
They're all
collabing. But I would say HGTV gets some weird washed up people that they make shows for. Like, they had Vanilla Ice renovating homes for a while. Like,
oh my God.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Now they have Rev Run.
Yeah.
And it's like, who can we get that you wouldn't expect to be building homes to build homes?
Exactly.
Who's going to be the next dork?
Who would be the next?
I'm trying to think, like, David Spade.
Oh my God.
David Spade's kitchen dream. And he, like, goes in your house and, like, renovates your kitchen.
Oh my God.
Couldn't you see that happening?
I could totally see that happening. That's too fucked up. There was another commercial though too. That was like Oculus, like Samsung
that like emotional VR commercial.
Oh my God, it was so much.
I was telling Chris because there's like a one woman that like takes off the goggles for the VR and she's like crying and she's like, wow. And that's me if like VR was like just me hanging out with the cats or something.
Yeah.
And like I take it off and I'm like, wow.
Look, that would be
VR
us with VR. Like we would hang out with the cats real life, and then we would just put on a VR helmet to fucking play with them more in VR. Like,
no, I'd explore the ocean but scream the whole time.
Oh my God, you would not be able to do that.
Actually, I would not. Can you honestly picture me using like an Oculus Rift Just in general.
Yeah, like...
With anything. Like, I feel like even just a video game where nothing bad can happen would still freak me the fuck out. Mm-hmm. And I would definitely be the person to walk out of a window and just end.
Oh my gosh. I want to try one, but I don't know if I want one.
Is there like a brand that you're like, yes?
I honestly don't even know. Like, they all are like just coming out, and so I'm waiting until like at least a year or two has passed before like...
So people can review, get feedback.
So they can like iron out all the kinks and actually get like good games on them, because they don't really have that many like games.
What if they steam out the kinks?
Oh my god, please stop.
I really just want a steamer. I'm thinking about it. But anyway, I guess that's the Emmys.
Yeah.
Also, Jimmy Kimmel hosted.
Yeah.
And he said some weird shit.
Yeah.
But, like, that's
weird.
Life, you know?
The Maggie Smith thing was kind of funny.
I missed that one.
The whole not showing up for the awards. Like,
I thought Jake Gyllenhaal's sister for a second. Maggie Gyllenhaal. For no reason. I'm like, what?
Maggie.
Just Maggie. But honestly, I just think of her first. Mm-hmm. But yeah. There was one where he was like, he just said... He had the announcer announce that, like, Bill Cosby was coming out, and then they just, like, everyone in the audience was just like, what?
Also... And
it went on for a little, like, too long, and then he was like, I just wanted to make you all, like, uncomfortable or whatever, and it was just, like, not the best choice.
Also, after the memoriam, he was like, we could do better next year.
Yeah.
Like, that was, like...
Like, I get it, edgy, you know?
But we don't want people to die.
Yeah.
That's not what we're going for.
That's just kind of... It was something else.
Fuck, but, I mean, if you guys...
Who the fuck would you want to host the Emmys, though? I want John Hamm to do it. What a twat.
Oh my god, that would be fantastic.
Think about what a dork he would be. Mm-hmm. He would make like the dad jokes out the ass. And he would probably have like Tina Fey a lot because they're buddies.
I mean, I really liked Andy Samberg.
Oh yeah, me
whatever
too.
The fuck he hosts.
And of course when Amy and Tina do it.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah. Can you believe that they like won an award together and they
sawed it in half?
Yeah, like, that was just funny. But like, I can't believe you can win an award with another person. That's kind of fucked up.
Well, I mean, like when a whole like production team wins a fucking...
No, I mean like, but it was for like a guest appearance.
Oh, okay. So like when they were both on SNL.
Yeah, but it's like... I don't know.
That's weird.
I guess they were hosting it together, but I don't know. I just felt like that was weird.
Yeah, it was a little...
It's a weird choice, right? Anyway, enough about the Emmys.
Just had to get my sip of coffee in there.
Sip this. So, what else has been going on, bitch?
We also, last night, we were up so late because Lindsay and Megan Hughes were in town, and we got to hang out with them a little bit.
My bitches.
Yeah, and...
oh my god, I got to meet Larry.
Larry and Squirtle were here, too.
They were here in the apartment. The Chunks, they were in the bathroom. And they, honestly... totally fucking were fine.
Yeah,
I was so worried, and then they came out and they were like, whatever.
Yeah, they were like weren't even weird about like there being like any dog smell in here. They were just kind of like, whatever.
I know.
Fine.
And they were just two charming little chunkos.
Oh my god, Larry and Squirtle, they are. We've met the Squirt before.
Yeah, the Squirt. We've had brunch with Squirtle. We straight up have had brunch with that man.
We made a very disturbing connection in between us. Like, so the oldest one is Squirtle.
And we have Squeezy, the oldest.
Yes, and then the younger one is Larry, and then there's Lila, and then... That's
just too much, right?
And like Squeezy and Squirtle are like weird names that you wouldn't normally use, and then Larry and Lila are like normalish. Yeah, so like it's very, very weird.
Yeah. So something in the universe made that happen, so thanks.
Yeah. Speaking of the universe, retrograde's about to be over. I think that's next week.
Cool. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like I'm fine now.
Yeah, I think retrograde, came in hot, really fucked us up, and then is like weaning off now.
I think retrograde like fucked us up and then gave me that iPhone deal.
Yeah.
Because you know how you're not supposed to like fuck with technology? Like it ruined the podcast. It like destroyed cables and stuff.
Literally destroyed the cable.
And lives. But then it was like, bitch, you get that upgrade. So that's cool. I'm so annoyed. I want that phone already. Like my phone, the pictures I take, I feel like you can't even see them. They're so fuzzy. I just cannot wait to be able to have a crisp, clean photo. Like, my Instagram is going to be lit.
Yeah, I know. And everybody's like, a lot of people are got theirs right now, but, like, you got to wait a little bit because you got the jet black one.
Yeah, I couldn't help it. I just wanted that glossy-ass shit.
I mean, they really sold us on it once we saw it.
I know.
We had to get that.
I really was going to go for gold again, but, here I am. Here I am. I have enough gold, though, like... I don't in real life at all. I just mean, like, my tablet is gold also, so it's fine. But yeah, I'm excited about it.
We're a fan of those medals.
Bitch, I know.
All right, so now that we just blabbered on about the Emmys for a while here, let's answer some questions.
Yes.
And as always, Patreon. That's patreon.com/CoffeeWithChrachel can answer your Bincho questions. The first one is from Megan, who said, "Hello, Chrachel and Chunkos. I have a pet dilemma." That's a very serious dilemma.
Yes, it is.
And would love some help. My BF and I have been together a little over 2 years and living together for a little more than a year now. I desperately want a dog as I've grown up with animals my whole life, but he is firmly against it. I try to tell him all of the physical and mental health benefits there are with having a dog, but no dice. He says they're too messy, too much trouble. He has some minor OCD. Honestly, I need a pal around the house, especially for my anxiety, and it's upsetting he won't even give the idea a chance. Do you have any advice on how to help him see it from my perspective or how to better the situation? Like I said, I'm desperate.
I mean, I feel like maybe if there's an animal that you could compromise on, like if the dog, because dog is what I would consider like a more high maintenance pet.
Yeah.
You know, just because you do have to take them with you, they have, you know, to go to the bathroom, they have to go outside, they're generally more expensive to care for. So, I mean, is there, like, I know that, like, if a dog is, like, all you want, like, you're gonna be like, I want that dog, duh. But
you know what's fucking crazy cat people over
I know.
here?
I'm just like, have you considered a cat?
Have you considered the magic of a chunka?
Now, that's, like, I'm not, but, like, any other pet that, like, might, you know, if you just want to, like, get him, you know, into having an animal around, like, if there is a compromising animal that would help, you know, the situation a little bit better, then maybe like offer that if that's something that, if there is like another animal that you're like, yo, I definitely would love to have a cat or a bunny or whatever the fuck else.
Yeah, I mean, I would say maybe try and put yourself, like both of you guys together in more situations where there are good animals, like well-behaved animals.
True, yeah, like get yourself around like your friends' cool dogs.
Yeah.
Be like, see what life could be like. Or like if you could maybe be like, okay, well maybe we don't get a dog right now, but maybe your friend goes away and you decide that you're gonna watch it and you guys could like practice around. Or even like if your friend was like, if you had a friend that had a dog, of course, this is situational, but like if they would let you borrow it for like a weekend.
Yo, can I borrow your dog?
I'm sure they would love it, you know, like they're fine. And then you could just see like maybe a trial run. I don't know, that's something that maybe we could consider.
I mean, like, you go to, like, anybody's house that owns a cat or a dog or an animal, guaranteed you, like, 95% of the conversation is going to revolve around that animal because they're just, like, the center of attention always.
It's what you do when you have people over and you have pets. It's like their pet is
the pet is everything. I mean, maybe that's a point you can bring up, like, conversation piece. Like, we can
especially about a dog.
So
like,
better.
I mean, yeah, I can show people pictures of Lila, but, like, you're walking that beautiful little chunk around town. Like, think about how many friends you're gonna make just via dogs. You know what I mean? Dog parks, getting outside, exercise. Like, there's many benefits. I would say make a spreadsheet. You know, like maybe a
Rory pro-con list.
Yeah, I would say a presentation could be made.
Yeah, also, I mean, even if you want to, like, promise me, like, you know, I'll be the one to feed and take care of and do all of the stuff with.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's something.
I don't know. I just feel like it's, you know, worth talking about some more.
Just let your boyfriend listen to this segment right here, and we'll just say, like, hey, you know, the dogs...
Give it more thought.
Give it more
Sleep
thought.
on it, bench. That's what I'm going to have to say.
Pets are great.
They
I
really
love dogs and cats or whatever kind of chunko.
They're life-changing.
They are.
We're definitely pro-pet.
Definitely pro-pet.
All right, so we did get a lot of questions about this BuzzFeed article that's, like, very biphobic against Halsey.
Yes.
And I have not had a chance this fucking weekend to read it.
It's a
long-ass fucking
long-winded article.
And there's a couple of responses that I also want to read before I give you guys my statement.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll probably talk about it in the next episode.
Yeah, so I'm not ignoring that. I just want to wait until I've actually had a moment to read the material, and then next week's episode I'll talk about my thoughts.
We need to be in, like, a good state of mind, because I'm sure it's probably going to be very infuriating.
Infuriating. Clearly we can't.
A medium rare.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Ooh, this is a really good question.
Okay.
What is your least favorite episode of Gilmore Girls? I skip the college spring break episode every rewatch. Oh, man, there's parts of that episode I really like, though.
Yeah, I gotta say, though, like, that one is not, like, one that I look forward to watching.
There's, like, Dean
every
involved.
time around.
She calls Dean, you know.
I mean, it's got to be an episode in the last season.
Okay.
When, like, they're just, like, really fucking up with, like, Lorelai and Christopher being together. And
yeah,
stuff.
I was going to say an episode where, okay, maybe the episode... just any episode with Lorelai and Christopher. I'm just kidding. I feel like my least favorite episode...
It's so hard to pick because it's just a fantastic
Because I can always find, like, one little thing in each episode that I like, you know?
Yeah.
I think the one that I'm thinking of is the one where Christopher is, like... moved in with Lorelai, and like she's got to like show him off around town to like get people to like him, and you know, like we're like campaigning for Christopher and stuff.
Yeah,
and, like,
is that the one with the knitathon?
I think it might be the knit. Like,
but like I do like
it's a central plot, you know.
Yeah,
because like it shows him just like not fitting into the town. Whatever. Anyway, you know, I just don't like scenes with Christopher. Basically,
maybe the one where Lorelai has to babysit Gigi.
Ugh.
God,
another episode that was like, tie my tubes, bitch. Like, holy shit.
God damn. All
See
right.
that, and I love the contrast because like he has to raise Gigi, and he wasn't there for Rory, and Rory was probably like the ideal toddler.
Yeah,
you know, like it's just so funny. Anyway,
on the same vein, I've got a question here. Do you think Rory would vote for Bernie or Hillary?
I saw that. I thought that was so cool. The question.
That's a very interesting.
Because you know she would have been Obama.
Yeah, I mean she's working for the Obama campaign, so writing for it.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think
she'd be a Hillary.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think she'd be a Hillary.
And she mentioned Hillary Clinton on the show before. Like they've dropped her name a few times.
Yeah, I mean they've definitely talked about her a lot.
Yeah. So I would say she would vote for Hillary, just because. Also, I mean, like she went to an Ivy. Like she doesn't give a shit about free college.
Yeah.
Like, no offense.
Yeah.
But, like, it's true.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Who is it that drags her? It's, like, Logan. When she's dragging Logan for, like, just being rich and entitled, and he's like, you went to private school, an Ivy League school. It's like, real. It is true.
Yeah.
And she isn't paying for it. She did have other people pay for it.
I mean, she's had multiple people with lots of money paying for different things, whereas Christopher, the grandparents.
It's just like, I love you, Rory Moon. Okay. Anyway.
Another question in the hashtag Coffee With Chrachel on Twitter, which you can always leave us questions there if you want to hear us talk about something. But this is, please drag people who drag vegans/veganism. I'm not vegan, but I'm tired of the negativity.
I don't know why you would. Like, it's clearly just like a good thing. It's just not like everybody's going to be able to do it, but like it's like a good thing.
That's like meat eaters type of thing to do, is drag the people that are just trying to eat some fucking lettuce.
Like imagine being so sensitive about having meat in every meal that you have to like feel uncomfortable that someone likes vegetables more. Like that's so weird. Or like anything, like just protein, legumes, like beans.
You know, we should really just like really stop giving such a fuck about like what other people decide to do with their lives,
like eating.
Yeah, or like, you know, who they choose to be with or anything like that. Like
how they choose to raise their kids. Oh my god, that's another reason why I never want to have kids, because like just so much drama that happens when you like tell people about like your children. I've seen like online and everything, and like people like get ripped apart.
We would have to like evacuate the internet before I'd ever like consider doing something like that.
I was like, there would be, you know how people would always like, you make the video on YouTube and you're like, I'm pregnant, we're having a baby, and then the comments are going to be like, oh well, how much are you going to show? And I'd be like, fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. That's not going to happen. But I'm just saying, like, nothing would happen. They would have to be like, you know, old enough to be like understanding the vastness of the internet and be like, I consent to this.
God damn.
You know what I mean? Like, I would never be, But and also just because the criticism on something that's so fucking personal that you should keep the fuck out of.
Yeah.
You know, like that, and just like women's health choices also. Like, there's a lot of things.
Just the thought of being a part of a PTA, like a parent-teacher association, and just like having to deal with all of that just like makes me mad, and I'm not even there yet. I know. Like just shady shit that goes down. Fuck, I mean, you know, I hear about this stuff that goes down at dog parks too. Yeah. That's another culture I'm glad I'm not a part of, honestly. Like there's no cat drama here. And it's because, like, that's just wild. I have, like, this one friend that lives in New York, and she has a dog, and she goes to dog parks all the time, you know? And, like, the shit she tells me about, like, the politics that goes down, it's insane. there's like a whole fucking like courting process before two dogs can play together. Like,
I didn't know about any of it, and like, she'll be on the phone with me while at the dog park, and then like I'll hear her talk to like other dog parents, and the shit is just like, she's like, oh no, like he'll let you know when it's too much, and like, well, it's just like. It blew my mind. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I don't know. And like, there's very like strict leash policies. Like, if you go to a dog park and you have your dog on a leash, but all the other dogs are off leash, it's like a big faux pas.
Wow.
And I didn't know about any of this. I'm like, if you go to the litter box and there's,
you guys can do whatever the fuck.
That's because like you're not supposed to like bring your cat to like a fucking place to hang out with other cats. That's like an accident waiting to happen.
Yeah, definitely
not a good plan. Like, if you ever think like, oh, my friend is a really cute cat and I have a couple of cats that are cute, like, let's hang out. No.
They are so like, like their space kind of thing. So like you take them out of their home.
They're habitual.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. Dogs are like portable joy. Cats are stationary pleasure, you know?
Yeah.
Just like,
wow, that's fantastic.
That's what it is, guys. That's the difference. Snoppy snots about it, you know?
All right,
that was a vegan question.
That was a vegan question.
There you go.
We can always make it come back to cats.
Yeah, it's true.
This question's for you.
Oh.
Rachel, lemons or vinegar? You have to choose one. What is your answer?
I don't know.
That's a tough one.
You can't make a pickle without vinegar.
I have to say, it's probably like two of your favorites come from vinegar. Pickles and salt and vinegar chips.
Yeah, I know, but how much do I put lemon on everything?
I know.
And lemon can go sweet or savory.
You take one of those fucking M-berry things that we have with
Vinegar
Ken,
can also
like,
go sweet.
It's
balsamic vinaigrette.
I mean, vinegar can be... they're both good for cleaning. Like,
vinaigrette, but also lemon drizzle. Like, I'm very torn right now.
A lemon garlic sauce, you know? Imagine, like, having to eat salmon or fish in general.
I would do a balsamic glaze, bitch, if I had the lemon gone.
If you didn't have the lemon. I feel like...
See, vinegar is too much. Vinegar is too all-encompassing. A lemon is a lemon, but there is, like, balsamic, there's red wine, there's white, there's malt. We've got it all, folks. I'm going to have to say I would give up lemon.
Oh, my God. You should just make a new podcast just talking about different vinegars.
Savory foods.
Different... Oh, my God. Or that, too.
Salt. I don't know.
Salt and brine.
The brine shine. I don't know. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, next.
Oh, fuck. If you had to live anywhere in the Midwest, where would that be? I might cry if you say Chicago.
I gotta look at a fucking map. What's going on out there?
Honestly, I'm very confused about what is considered the Midwest, because I feel like it's anything Chicago, that's not touching either the Atlantic or the Pacific is considered the Midwest.
Wouldn't you pick Chicago, though?
I would pick Chicago.
Yeah,
definitely.
Me too. You gave me my answer.
I'm so sorry, but that's pretty much like one of the few cities that I can name.
Yeah.
That's pretty sad.
You know. I used to pride myself on knowing every state's capital.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Albany, New York, bitch.
Yeah, I know.
Albany. It throws you for a loop. And you'd think,
Harrisburg, PA.
Exactly. Wild. Not Pittsburgh, not Philly. No.
No. I mean, it's Olympia, Washington. It's not
Shit,
Seattle.
You're right. Yeah.
It's really fucked up.
We're always in the side.
I don't know what Oregon's is. Isn't it Bend? I'm not sure.
I like that.
I just like the name of that. Bend. Oregon.
It should be Blend. If I had to name a state, it would be Blend. Not a state. A city.
Name a state, Blend. The 51st state of America, Blend. Oh, fucking goddamn it.
Where would that even be? It'd be like some weird little side island. Or like a peninsula, just because, fuck. Water on three sides. There's something like mysterious about the word peninsula, though. You know, it's got an edge. It's not an island, you know. An island you can get behind. You're like, bitch, I'm out here. There's water all around. We can fuck this coconut, and no one will know.
Peninsula,
it's like, you could call someone.
Is it Do you say peninsula, or I hear people say peninsula?
Who the hell are you talking to?
I hear that just like
Peninsula.
Peninsula.
No, it's peninsula. Wait, what did I... You fucked me.
Peninsula? But it's like phonetically, it's peninsula.
Just shut the fuck up. You're really confusing me. I have it now. We said it too many times that it sounds wrong. I hate it. It's like every time I try to spell something and I'm like, what? I've never seen these letters together like this. It looks off. And it's like, no, it's how it's always been.
Wednesday, you know?
I mean, that one's not... people get really upset about that one. And like, honestly, what about February? Like, come on.
February.
Like, we're rary as hell, too. Like, there's only, like, 28 days, maybe 29 if it's a LiPo. It's like, it's just chance to be born in February. So all you Pisces out there, I'm with you. But I guess also, like, there's Aquariuses at the beginning, but I'm not as with you.
I honestly, like, I know where Pisces is. And I know where Gemini is, because we all talk about, I don't know where the fuck anybody else is on, like, the calendar.
That's straight up it. I know that there are Libras. Where are they, though? Like, I don't know when.
Sagittarius. I don't know.
Maybe I should start paying attention.
Leos. Where are you guys at?
I don't know. I have no idea when any of that occurs. So we just got sent a quiz by our friend Ashley, a.k.a. Soul of a Fox.
Who we just hung out with today.
Yes.
And was very nice.
We had a nice, delicious coffee with her and her wife, and it was fabulous. So hello, if you're listening. But this is a quiz that says, we know your exact age based on your cheese choices. So, Chris, I'm going to send you this.
Oh my god, this is fucking wild. Being a former cheesemonger myself, this is great.
There was another quiz that was like, how much of a cheese expert are you? And I was thinking about making you do that and seeing like if we could really test your actual knowledge of cheese, because you did work there.
In a way, I kind of miss that random knowledge, because that was just like great party info, you know what I mean?
You could be like at a cheese plate.
What parties am I going to, you know?
Where there's a cheese plate and you're like, that's fucking...
Oh yeah, that is a triple cream brie right there.
We both went for the cream brie. Like, Brie, if you're listening, bitch, that was a call out for you. I hope I just like shook up her day at work.
Oh, fuck.
I know you listen at work, bitch. All right, so do you have the quiz?
Yes, I do.
All right. So, which cheese would you enjoy most before dinner? Cheddar, aged Manchego, Brie, string, Swiss, or blue?
A Manchego is a fabulous cheese, by the way.
Yeah, I almost fucked it up just because of the way it looks on my phone.
Yeah, they like got cropped weirdly.
Manchego is what it says.
Manchego.
I'm gonna go with...
Wouldn't be fucked up if I picked string.
I'm gonna pick Brie because fuck. It's just a good cheese.
It's a very nice creamy cheese.
A good cheese.
I'm going to actually pick the Manchego because it's...
What does that have flavor profile?
It's a little bit peppery.
Ooh.
If I remember correctly.
I would like that. Which cheese would you put on toast? Mozzarella, Brie, Munster, Cheddar, blue, or feta? Oh my god.
Ooh, I'm going to pick mozzarella for this.
I'm putting Munster.
Ooh, Munster's so good too.
It is. Okay, which cheese would you enjoy most after dinner? String, Parmesan, Gouda, Brie, Gruyere, and blue.
Oh my god.
I would honestly go back to the old Brie.
I'm going to pick Brie here because that's like a nice desserty kind of cheese.
Yeah, you put a little jam with it.
Yeah.
A little fucking blueberry.
Which is your favorite out of these cheeses? Cheddar, blue, Manchego, pepper jack, mozzarella. Don't make me choose.
Okay, that's the vegan option.
I'm going with mozzarella. I love mozzarella so
I'm going
much.
with pepper jack.
I knew it. I knew you would.
I love a nice pepper jack. Do you prefer soft or hard cheeses? Soft, hard, it depends on the situation. I'm going to go with it depends.
Yeah, me too.
I'm 35.
Me too.
I hate you.
What?
You're in your 30s and cheese is your favorite thing. It's not my favorite thing, but... I do feel like I have old taste in cheese because I eat all the cheeses people are afraid of.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I'm like, they're really fucking stanky. Like, I'm not having it, but...
I'll try it. I will try anything.
Oh, fuck, I can't
Ken
remember.
made me try some weird things.
I can't remember the name of the one that is, like, comes in, like, a foil package. And it's, like, separate because it's, like, so smelly. And it's, like... Oh, man, it's just, like, really
I know exactly what you're talking about, but I cannot remember the name of it. But, yeah.
Oh, fuck. Did you know? I'll throw out one of the fucking facts I know. That, like, the, like, yellow color is, like, not from cheese. Like, especially on, like, the outside of the Munster, how it's got, like, orange. Wow.
Yeah, it's, like, a red or an orange.
Yeah, that orange. It's, like, a plant that is... like milled or whatever for the coloring of it, and they use that to color cheeses because it's just people know by the color of like, that are orange.
So what are you saying of a yellow cheese that's fake, like American? I always got white American cheese.
Yeah, I mean like yellow American. That's just like a coloring.
Does
of
that
a
even
plant.
taste different than regular?
I don't know, honestly. Like sometimes I would like get that for like when I was making sandwiches like in high school and stuff, and I'd be like, "Ooh yeah, I'm being spicy. I'm getting the yellow American."
Yo, sweet munchy cheese for all my Jews. It's the shit.
That's how wild I got, guys. I changed up the color of my American cheese, like fucking crazy.
Yo, pepper jack's where it's at though. You want like
a
good, nice.
You got some bite to it.
There was like a decade in my life where I always had a nice big block of pepper jack in my fridge, and we're past that now. But like sometimes I miss her.
All right, guys. So now that you got that enlightening look at how old we are with our cheeses, I think we're gonna head on into binge time.
Yes. So thank you guys so much for having a cup of coffee with us.
Yes, a nice cup of death coffee or whatever the hell this was.
Yeah, rip us.
See you guys on Thursday.
Bye. Whoa, that was
fucking
clunko.
Intense.
We both have very like big mugs, and I'm assuming you don't have a lot of coffee left in yours.
I mean, it's less than halfway full.
Yeah, that definitely created a moment.
That was definitely a moment. So binges.
Binges, we're going to the beach.
Yeah, I know that.
It's like, very weird for fall, but who gives a shit? Maybe you live in Florida.
We are rebels. What can we say?
I don't know how cold it is in Florida. I'm assuming it might not be that cold, but okay. Nicole Dowling, you are digging down in the sand to see how far you can get.
Carissa is carousing around in a dune buggy.
Alicia Schreiner is squinting in the shining sun.
Bailey Lynn was about to surf a wave but bailed out at the last second.
Jackie Goldfarb is working on getting a nice golden glow.
Sloan Nolan is slowly paddling out to sea. Where are you going?
Sarah Booth is running a refreshments booth.
Allison Sense just felt a weird sensation on their foot while floating in the water.
Oh god, it's honestly my fucking nightmare. Hunter Curtis is hunting for a clear patch of sand to set up camp.
Megan Rackley is pulling their surfboard off the rooftop rack.
Kate Convery is having a conversation with the lifeguard.
Danielle Manus is the lifeguard yelling for everyone to get out of the water.
Seems like a good conversation you guys are having. Taylor Collins is calling their friends because they're totally overhanging at the beach.
Emma Corbeil hates the feeling of coarse sand in their shoes.
Whoa. Heather Ann is anticipating rain and brought multiple umbrellas.
Now always good to be prepared. Sloan Fuller's cooler of drinks couldn't be fuller.
Angelica Feliz is swimming next to Allison Sense and also felt something touch her foot.
Courtney Hall is kneeling in the sand making a sandcastle.
Becca Jansen is unpacking their supplies from their JanSport backpack.
Yo, for real though, how many of y'all had a JanSport backpack?
I wouldn't bring it to a beach, but like, whatever.
Angela Sue is having a lot of trouble eating soup at the beach.
An interesting choice. Michelle North is at the north end of the beach where no one else is, me.
Aaron Bray is on the hunt for some Old Bay fries.
Ooh. Allison Teresa is educating everyone on the dangers of sun exposure.
For real, though.
Me.
Jada Goshi forgot to bring any shade and is broiling in the sun.
Maya Elizabeth is taking a bath in the ocean.
Laura Collins is limping because they got stung by a jellyfish.
Oh my god. Ishbel Mendez is another lifeguard ringing the bell to signal a storm is coming.
Talia Miller is cracking open a frosty Miller Lite. I just feel like you do that at the fucking beach.
Kat Vallejos is watching some people play beach volleyball game.
Hannah Labelson is reading the labels on all of the sunscreen to find the one with the most SPF.
Yo, it turns out that doesn't really mean, like, more coverage. It just means, like, the amount of minutes that it works.
Oh, fuck me.
So.
Shit.
Or something. Yeah. Or no. It cancels out, like, the most rays. So, like, there's, like, it cancels out, like, 50 plus rays, 35 plus rays. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the more you fucking knew. Daisy Blossom Dottie is wearing swimwear covered with daisies.
Margarita is getting drunk on pre-made margaritas.
Amazing. Emily Lewis just emptied an entire bottle of sunscreen onto their body.
Chloe Archer is arching their arms awkwardly, trying to put some sunscreen on their back.
Anthony Hood is the one emo kid on the beach wearing long pants and a hoodie.
Mariah Hanna is using their hands to pat down a good patch of sand to lay on.
Elizabeth Hallbrook is laying in the sand and diving into a nice book.
Jennifer Habgood is really good at beach volleyball and beating everyone else.
Madison Greer is paddling along a green boogie board.
Madison Wolfe is wolfing down the crackers they brought.
Crackers?
I always have crackers at the beach.
Megan McNally is littering the beach with McDonald's wrappers. That's so fucked up.
Skylar Medley is watching the sky grow darker as a storm approaches the beach.
Megan Prius is unloading their Prius with a ton of chairs and blankets.
Corey Springfield only likes to visit the beach in the spring.
Interesting. Kat is making a super realistic sand sculpture of a cat.
Ilka is the weirdo drinking milk at the beach.
Jax forgot to bring snacks and is getting pretty hungry.
Nicole Allen is very cold after getting out of the water.
Courtney White has white streaks of sunscreen all over their body.
Bridget Carey Davis is trying to help carry all of the things for Megan Prius's Prius.
Okay, that was a lot.
Yeah, that was a mouthful.
Jennifer Cornwell is buying a corn dog from Sarah Booth's booth.
I love just, tying everybody together. Sophia Cock is the best surfer out today and is getting cocky about it.
Ash Rozelle is yelling at someone who keeps dusting their cigarette ash on their towel.
Jackie Burkhart is putting on their jacket because it's starting to get chilly.
Beth Fonseca is extremely fond of collecting shells at the beach.
Jackie Bergiulio lost their car keys and are digging in the sand to find them.
Christina Contreras lost control of their surfboard and wiped out.
Catherine Simpson likes to keep it simple and just brought a towel and a book.
Marlene Naj leaned on someone's sand sculpture and knocked it over. Honestly, come on.
That was really rude.
We know it's fragile.
Ian Murphy is feeding the seagulls.
Interesting. Cater Liriano is leering at a seagull that stole their sandwich.
Rebecca O'Donnell hates the odor of sunscreen.
Oh my god, I kind of like it.
I do too.
Allie McGregor is admiring the gorgeous ocean view.
Megan Grilly is grilling some fish steaks on the beach.
Kendall Berg is waiting for Megan to start grilling some burgers.
Chloe Killip is killing this game of horseshoe.
There's always that. Taco Roach is not having luck getting a taco on the beach.
Cassandra Buckout is letting their feet sink into the sand as the waves come in and out.
Haley Cadwaller is building a wall for their sandcastle.
Camellia Mulkey is still at the mall trying to find some swimwear.
Oh my god, hurry up. Maddie Pullman is fumbling with the pole of their umbrella.
Amanda Marie is amazed at how beautiful the sea can be.
Honestly, me. Allison Francois is frankly not into sand or water and is confused.
Caitlin Whalen is watching whales in the distance with some binoculars.
Cody Robinson is robbing some beers from someone's cooler.
Always stealing things, Cody. Lauren Siobhan rented all of their beach gear because they didn't plan ahead.
Sarah Seaman is swimming out to sea. Goodbye.
Dana Daly is doing their daily run down the waterfront. How many fucking D's can I say there?
Triple D. Megan Wilson was willing to move their spot to get away from a screaming child.
Claire Wood is playing with a piece of driftwood.
Kelly Adams is adamant about not tracking any sand into their car.
It's gonna happen. Anna Hernandez is poking a hermit crab.
Jenna Gordonier is taking a picture of a gorgeous ocean.
Sasha Smith is smiling for a group photo.
Sarah is scared of going into the water.
Vlyn and Drew are drawing shapes in the sand.
Bridget Dubin is trying to make a drawbridge for their sandcastle.
Hillary Gay is joining in on a game of volleyball.
Mackenzie Knight is sneaking onto the beach at night.
And Rachel Evans is eventually going to remember to put on some sunscreen.
Well, shit.
That's
you don't want to burn
vital.
out there, guys.
So what are the other beach monsters doing on the beach?
They're all just clams in the sea of joy.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic.
We got Cassandra Lee.
Allie Malone.
Kathleen Wynn.
And Rose Barnett.
So thanks, guys, for supporting the show. We love you very much, and we hope you enjoyed this day at the beach. We'll probably do something a little bit more seasonally appropriate soon.
Pumpkin patch, maybe?
Oh, is there that many things to do?
Cornfield festival kind of thing.
We could just say like a fall smorgasbord.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I love that.
We'll do that next week for fun, even though it's not even fucking fall yet.
We like to think it is.
I have a leaves candle burning right now, so it technically is, right?
That when leaves and cider lane come out of Bath and Body Works, that's when fall really begins.
That's when my dick comes out.
We'll
that note,
see you later.
Go fucking Apple. Bye.
Bye.
That was a HeadGum podcast.